It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a Chief Content Officer, I'm gonna drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era.
Alright, you delightful human beings, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Writer, and today we're back with yet another round of good old MyRise. We're going to at least go through the different personalities, pretty much, and we're going to at least do one of the, different endings and all that. So we're going through each of these to go through and unlock everything over time. Last go around, we started out in the women's division with Christina Bennett, so I think it is only fitting that we go through with the men's division. We created 2 superstars, one that's going to be more of a comedic character, and then we have Cold and Calculated for our female superstar, so I'm really excited about that. Then, of course, we'll switch gears for a possible third walkthrough if we want to, and go through with a couple more characters, I think, because I've been up late working on these characters. And we'll go through the female comedy character with the bold and brash male, which could be kind of funny. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens, and then, we're going to at least go through those 3 personality types, and then we'll kind of go from there. So that's the game plan. That's what everyone, requested. They wanted more MyRise, and quite frankly, I've enjoyed it so far. So as per usual, grab your snacks, grab your choice of beverage, get comfy and cozy. Let's get to it, people.
This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as...
So, our dude comedy character, we're going to have him probably from another promotion. I know we need to pick different ones, but we will pick different options for the female talent and just the direction with the nature of the relationship between the two and that sort of thing. So, a top star of another promotion would make the most sense. The female superstar, I was kind of going with the MMA champion direction for her. I just don't know if I agree with either of these. So, we'll see what happens. Either way around, let's just go and continue onward and upward. I also did not mute the commentary because, obviously.
As the top star of another promotion. That's right. I think you know who I'm talking about. They could be the next AJ Styles, the next Jade Cargill, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
The CCO just alluded to the fact that we might have a rival promotion star going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
There's our dude. There is our dude. His name is Aaron Edwards, because I couldn't think of anything else really, but he's here. After a coin toss between the GMs, Raw has won the right to have the first pick in next week's draft. Rumors are swirling of who it could be. The craziest rumor I've seen is Aaron Edwards. What? Okay, let's go ahead and take a little look-see-poo here. Don't miss the latest episode of TBD featuring matches from the Battle of Las Vegas 10. It's going to be fire. This week on NXT, the Intergender Tag Team Champions. Alright. A lot of these are kind of from the last ones, but we're just basically going onward and upward to just see what happens, really. And, yeah. Okay. And we go way back. So can you give me a hint of where you're headed next? Is it WWE? If not, you're always welcome here at TBD. We appreciate that. So we're going to go ahead and do the attribute upgrade points. We'll just kind of make him a little bit more well-rounded, because he's, again, like our comedy character. That's what we're going with, pretty much. And so, like, we don't want him too overpowered right out of the gate, necessarily, right? Right. So just give him a little bit of everything. I think that's probably reasonable. He is a cruiserweight in the sense of, like, well, I don't think he's a cruiserweight, like, with the weight classes and stuff, but he is a high flyer. So I think, like, giving him a little bit more aerial and running would make sense if we had the points, but I think resiliency should be fine. Actually, no, let's give him defense. Or let's give him striking. No, let's give him an extra boost in defense. Yeah, let's do that. Beautiful. He's up to 86 overall, which is delightful and great. Oh, our good pal Troy.
Hello there. So nice to finally meet you. I'm Troy Simpkin, seasoned and esteemed WWE producer.
Hey, Troy. Nice to meet you, too.
We are so excited for your arrival in WWE. And by the way, I've heard how things are handled where you're coming from, and this is going to be a breath of fresh air. Nothing but professionalism on this side of the fence.
Don't believe everything you read online, but that's good to know. So, what's the plan?
We want your impending debut at the draft to stay top secret. So to keep all the internet sleuths guessing, management thought it would be a good idea for you to compete for another promotion one last time. So, where do you want to go?
Okay, so last time we went to Japan first in the lineup. Then, of course, we had Mexico. And then we met Max Storm at TBD. And we also had a side quest in Mexico as well. So I think let's go ahead and go to TBD. I think that makes sense.
I think a match on the U.S. indie scene would get people talking.
Yep.
Can you book me in TBD?
Sure thing. Just don't get injured. And a win would be nice. We'd look like idiots if our big free agent lost before their debut.
Got it. I'll take care of business.
Oh, one more thing. Make sure you look good on draft night.
What are you getting at?
It's just that in the past, WWE superstars had to
This
wear whatever
always
we told
cracks
them
me
to
up.
for their non-ring attire. And as much as I miss those days, that's no longer how it works around here. It's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever you want.
So I can dress how I want to dress? I assumed that was the case, but thanks for confirming.
All right, we better wrap this up before any looky-loos start pulling out their phones. Safe travels, and we'll see you soon.
Hey! It's been a bit. How have you been?
I like to think that our comedic dude probably was in the same promotion as Christina Bennett. I don't know. We'd have to see.
Busy. Good to see you again, Jade. You've been on one hell of a run in WWE. Not that I'm surprised. When we worked together, I always knew you were destined for big things.
I appreciate that. And from what I'm hearing, you might be following in my footsteps.
Maybe. You never know where I'll show up next.
Really? Because I just saw you talking to a WWE producer. But if you don't want to say, I respect that.
Thanks, Jade. See you soon. Maybe.
Don't miss the hottest free agent in wrestling. Aaron Edwards versus Cole Quinn! Cole Quinn. Originally, I was thinking, what if, like, Cole Quinn had, like, a brother or something, and this dude might have been it. I don't know. Wait, what? Now I don't know what to think. That's what you get, Tasia, you internet sleuth. Here we go. I think this is our entrance. I literally just kept the entrance pretty much the same, because I was like, this kind of works out. As soon as I saw the vest, I'm like, okay, cool pair of sunglasses and a vest. Perfect. I don't know, I kind of really liked the vibe of this, and I just kind of went with it as our superstars attire and all that. I don't know, I just really liked the vibe that I got from this. So I just kind of ran with it for our comedy character. Quick entrance, cool little vest, cool outfit. Kind of worked out, right? Right. Now we gotta fight the legend himself. 2K original. Good old Cole Quinn. Alrighty. Let's get to it. Look at Cole Quinn. He got a refreshed outfit and everything. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and, like, kind of chit-chat a little bit. I'm gonna turn down the volume the volume on my own headset because it was like really, really loud. Now it's really, really quiet, but I'd rather have it be on the quieter side. Anyway, so we're gonna go through different personality types through the next couple series, based on the Christina Bennett series and Max Storm series. The last MyRise series that we did was like those two, right? And so I think maybe this is going to be like a season 2 or something like that. I don't know how we're going to label this. I like to think we're going to just do season 1, season 2, and season 3. I know that this goes through, I think we're supposed to go through what, like 2 to 3, at least 2 to 3. I think it's at least 4 playthroughs. I think there might be a 5th one in there. So we're going to go through some of it off screen in terms of the stuff that we aren't going to end up doing. But I at least want to get at least to 3 of the different endings, and at least go through the 3 personality types. That was at least like the main goal, because I think that just makes the most sense. So I think we'll do at least 2 more MyRise series. We'll do this one, and then we'll, of course, do the last personality type that we haven't gotten to yet. And so on the second playthrough, I'm going to go through that one off screen. So we'll see what happens, I think, moving ahead, moving forward and all that. Because I do want to unlock everything. I just want to do it in like fairly swift fashion, I think. Well, fairly swift as in, like, we're going to just try to record as much as we can this month and just try to get as much as we can, well, uploaded this month as well. But I hope everyone's enjoying the 2K25 content. Again, I wanted to give everybody... Oh! Beautiful counter. Look at that. Look at her dude. Look at him. So, yeah, again, I just kind of kept everything to the default with the movesets and everything. And we haven't done like a high flyer, we haven't done a striker yet. We're going to have a giant, I think, in our next playthrough, because that makes sense, because we haven't gotten to that, like, moveset style yet. So that's what I was thinking. It's such a devastating signature, I know. Look at our dude. Oh, we did it, people. We absolutely did it. But yeah, I hope everyone likes that direction with where things are going for a little while. I want to get through at least 3 playthroughs of MyRise with different characters, different movesets, and just different energy altogether. Right. Let's keep things moving along.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
And it just got even bigger. It's the hottest free agent in wrestling.
Will they be the #1 pick?
Aaron Edwards is here for the start of the draft on Raw. Don't miss this huge night. We got some attribute points. Let's see if we can upgrade anything. Nope, no we cannot. Okay, let's go talk to Cathy Kelley.
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft. I know you just got here and must be getting pulled in 100 different directions, so I'll try to make this quick.
No problem. And it's Cathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. Well, you've competed all over the world and most recently were a star for a rival company. What personality traits led to your success?
So we already did Bold and Brash, and we already saw... So, okay, we haven't done Bold and Brash for the dude, and we haven't done Comedic and Fun for the dude either. We've only done Scheming and Calculate, but we haven't done Comedic and Fun for another character in general. So, again, we're going to have Comedic and Fun for this guy, and then Scheming and Calculated for the women's star that we're going to go with.
I'll go with what I use on my dating app.
Oh, dear God.
I don't like to take things too seriously. I like a good reality TV show, scrolling endlessly through silly pet videos on my phone, and when I'm not busy with that, I enjoy bashing people's heads.
Wait, do you have a pet?
So, I guess you could say I'm a bit more comedic and fun.
Honestly, I was not expecting that. What can you say about the rumors that are swirling around tonight?
They're all true. Akam and Razar and I are starting a boy band.
I meant the rumors about you going #1 overall in the draft.
Oh, right. Well, it would mean a lot, but it's just an opportunity. You still need to win matches and championships, or none of this draft stuff matters.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll
That's
let you
fair.
go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
He's got a good sense of humor, and he knows that he has to keep his eyes on the prize, and I can respect that.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations, especially with everything lined up tonight.
What's tonight?
The draft?
Oh, I was mainly here to work on some choreography with Akam and Rizar. But I guess I could squeeze in some time for the draft.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the
Here we
WWE
go.
Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now,
It's like
really
we got
lives
the
up to
point.
hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Which is funny because we're wearing blue, and that's for the blue brand.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Oh,
Who was
no.
that? Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
Alrighty, so I think we already unlocked these, but I mean, that's okay, you know what? Like, it still helps because some people might be going through this sort of setup on their first walkthrough. They might be like, what do I unlock? And, well, we unlocked this stuff. Aaron Edwards made history as the first overall draft pick of the WWE Draft. Raw and Adam Pearce got a good one. You can't ignore it. The new era has begun. DMs, we're looking into what happened as we take our talent safety seriously. Definitely not how we operate around here. We haven't handled those, so stay positive and focus on what's next. We're gonna try, Trips. We're gonna try. Alright, how many attribute points do we have to work with? We can't... Oh, we were like one short from a couple of those. Oh, that's okay. Let's go talk to Adam Pearce.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
No, you're doing great.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
Right.
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
Pay no attention to the crazed masked attacker. Understood.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Nah, they're still gonna talk about what happened. Alright, time to talk to CM Punk. We all know how that story ended.
Hey, you alright? I'm okay. I know we didn't cross paths too much at our former workplace, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
He sounds so surprised.
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
Well, that sounded sincere. Tune in next week when the first overall draft pick, Aaron Edwards, makes their WWE debut on Monday Night Raw. Alrighty, people, here we go. I had to mute the commentary for fairly obvious reasons,
And
but...
his opponent from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 220 pounds, Aaron Edwards!
Here we are, people, here we are. So, this is kind of happening here. We're starting out as, in the men's division side of things, which leads me to believe that it might be the inverse, or maybe the, female character turns on the dude. Maybe that's how we get to everything. I don't know. But I figured at least one playthrough with, more of like a male-focused character would be a good move next, right? Right. Because, again, we have, two different characters, two different pathways. So I think this all makes sense to me, right? But I hope everyone's enjoying the series thus far. Again, we're going to be kind of muting the commentary for a little bit. And providing our own commentary, because that's just how we operate around here. We mostly kept it on, mostly because I forgot to turn it off. So, there is that. But we need to win Adrian Buck. Oh. But yeah, I like to think that somehow our characters are all somehow interconnected in some shape or form. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It's like we're kind of building our own little universe of characters, and I kind of like that. This dude is just funny. He's just funny. But he's also got a decent little moveset already on his own. So I mean, I don't know how much more I have to really change other than maybe the finisher and the signature. So I think that's what I'm leaning towards right now anyway, right? But I hope everyone's enjoying the episode thus far, enjoying the 2K25 videos and all that good stuff. And these are kind of just walkthroughs to kind of show y'all how to get different rewards, different this, different that, those kinds of things. Oh, seriously? Well, that's embarrassing. Don't let him get in any offense. You're supposed to be a local competitor. Or, he's supposed to be a local competitor. Oh, counter right there, counter right there, counter right there. Oh, he's really close to the ropes there. Doesn't matter, we won. What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick. I agree, Byron. That was pure domination. Not this again. It's the same attack. It's the same attacker from the draft. Where's security? Come on. I guess he's taking matters into his own hands. Good, I'm sick of this. It's only been going on for a week. What's going on here? This time they're not getting away. The masked assailant is regretting this now. They might not be masked for much longer. Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT? Not surprised with his track record. We're going to commercial break while we sort this out. Just abruptly goes to commercial break.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him?
We're going to get some answers, and we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
Normally, I'd have a clever one-liner response. We'd maybe go back and forth a bit. It'd be a hoot. But it looks like I've got to be both good cop and bad cop. And bad cop says, start talking.
The new era has arrived.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
How'd you mess with the Tron? Got someone from your family helping you out?
Make the right choices, and maybe you'll find out someday.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
I meant what I said. Talent safety is a top priority at WWE, so I apologize that we weren't able to stop Tony D'Angelo before he assaulted you again. But you'll get your hands on him in a match. Then management will deal with him accordingly, and this will all be over. I'm sure, Trips. I'm sure.
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I wonder why.
I think so, too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's got to be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
I wonder why, Punk. I wonder why. It's official next week on Raw. Aaron Edwards will get a chance at revenge against Tony D'Angelo. Revenge will be had. I have so many theories about this Lardon account. Me too. This is getting interesting, popcorn. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We got Aaron Edwards versus Tony D'Angelo. Let's keep things moving along. Okay. That was not good. Nope. See, like, our signature and our running attack are, like, basically the same thing, and it's like, I know I should fix that, but I can't be bothered right now, because we're, like, just trying to finish recording all this stuff. So, yeah, I don't know how many playthroughs it'll take for me to actually, like, get through every single thing. I've seen 4, I've seen 5, and I feel like, kind of depending on how the Mutiny ending goes, then maybe that's it. I don't know. And maybe we go through the Mutiny ending on this one. We'll have to see. We will have to see, but I don't know. I'm having fun playing as our dude. We'll have to see how insufferable the other person is. Hey, your finishing move on Tony D'Angelo. Well, we're trying. We're trying our best here. Here we go. Oh! Well, he just missed his move there, so that might help some things, right? Right. Beautiful move set right there. Beautiful moves. I was like, moves or move set, and it's like, yes. See, he's got, like, fun moves at least. So, I mean, that's always fun. That's always fun. Oh, he caught me. Boo. Yeah, well, he's not going to take us down that easily. Boo. He's, like, trying so hard, and I just can't. I mean, great move, but we're trying to hit our finishing move on Tony D'Angelo. We're trying to. Oh, we countered his finisher, though, so that's exciting. Alrighty. We need to get that meter all the way up, ideally, before we even attempt the finisher. So, yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying this little series. I know I keep saying that, like, every 5 minutes, probably, but I really hope so. I'm really excited to kind of see what the direction's going to be for our dude. And the next character and all that. And I kind of like this little ecosystem of characters that we're building out this year. That's what makes it kind of fun. Here we go. Bam! Defeat Tony D'Angelo by pinfall or submission. I don't think we'll have a problem with that. Here we go. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals. I'm sure. Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo, whatever this was all about. Oh, there it goes again. Now what? Is that Charlie Dempsey? What is going on? That's certainly Gigi Dolan. Trick Williams from behind. What is happening? Now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all this. Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We gotta get some help out here. This is a full-on invasion. The invaders are all from NXT. We need help back here right now. Adam Pearce is trying to intervene. Nikita Lyons with a chair. Oh god, and Pearce goes down too. The NXT Unity champions have taken out CM Punk. Oh, and Charlotte gets nailed too. This is insane. Please somebody, anybody do something. We are under siege. It's Bayley and Kevin Owens. Finally. You can't just come in here and do this repercussions. What the? Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious? What are we witnessing? Well, a lot. We're witnessing a lot.
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
Oh boy, I'm just about speechless. We've witnessed pure anarchy. It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable. Yeah, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. That is pretty self-explanatory.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I could kind of see that, mostly because it's like Triple H would want to protect his own investment, right? I know that we went with this one at first, but...
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
Yep.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
Yep,
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from...
So the Indies, a rival promotion, MMA. This is where our girl's gonna come in.
They're from MMA.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to train together, we used to date, we grew up together. Maybe it's like okay, we came from like the same area, we ended up going 2 different pathways.
We grew up together. When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
No more hiding in the shadows or playing third wheel. NXT Mutiny is here. You wanted a new era? Well, now you have it. And tonight was just the beginning. We have numbers, including top stars from the so-called main roster. We are the main roster now. I stand with NXT Mutiny, so do I. And I know Damian Priest and JD McDonough do too. NXT Mutiny for life. NXT has been the lifeblood of this company, only to be pillaged every year in the draft, and then its stars watered down for the masses. But this mutiny changes everything. We will not stop until we are the only brand left in WWE. First of all, I'm an NXT alumni who does not support this mutiny, but Triple H, you gotta say or do something about this. So we got all of these kind of moving onward and upward. I might not have been drafted, but I was picked first overall to kickstart the NXT Mutiny. Make no mistake, this is my new family. I've been working behind the scenes at NXT for years now. I supported many of these superstars along the way, but I do not support the NXT Mutiny. I know Triple H will handle this sooner than later. Oh boy, we're going to have a lot to cover on the podcast this week. I've seen this type of thing before when I was a victim of the Nexus attack years ago. It's dangerous and I fear for what's to come. I was sick of waiting for a call-up. Thanks to Bayley and Kevin Owens, all of NXT just got a call-up. We were right in front of you this entire time, hiding in plain sight. You just need to change your perspective. From a different angle, Larden is Orlando. Where this movement started. Now, NXT Mutiny will finish it. No more hiding in the shadows or playing third wheel. As one half of the intergender NXT Unity Tag Team Champions with Lexis King, we are innovators, creators of change. Tonight we change WWE forever. Hashtag NXT Mutiny. Perfect. So we're gonna continue the story in the next episode, where we're gonna meet our next character. So there is that. Either way around, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun stuff here on the channel. I hope everyone's okay with us kind of doing like, I don't know if it's like a season format or what's going on here, but I think this all makes sense, right, with how we're sort of structuring MyRise this year, just given the fact that there's like a bunch of different pathways. Again, we're going to at least cover 3 of those pathways by going through the different personality types, picking different allies, making different decisions along the way, and just keeping things fresh. So again, thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff here on the channel. Thanks for all the love and support for the channel thus far. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next one.